MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the San Diego Padres and the St. Louis Cardinals. Bob Gibson will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. One of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
Jake Cronenworth comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Jake Cronenworth is the second out of the opening frame.
Jr.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw on to Hernandez for the putout, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Mike Clevenger gets the call in hostile territory here for Game 1 of the Division Series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, at first glance, he's not your ordinary-looking pitcher. He's got that long flow going, those long locks. But I'll tell you what, he has a big arm, has a good fastball, good hard-breaking stuff to go along with it. He's been a very solid pitcher for the last few seasons.
Number 44.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you. On the off speed.
Eric Davis is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
Dero, you hit it right there.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Well, there's one way to get our first one of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Into the box now, Yadier Molina. Runner at third here, nobody out. hard hit toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Hey, D-Row, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. And I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
Stepping in now, Albert Pujols. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Molina gets his lead at first, nobody out. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. And they are just teeing off on him right now. And even in just the first inning, you've got to wonder how much longer they'll let him continue out there. Digging in will be Nolan Arenado. And a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Lofted in the air out to right field. After it is Myers. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. First pitch on its way. High and deep down the left field line. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Grisham is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it with 2 outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising. Next to hit is Dylan Carlson, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
You know, it's funny, you always want pitchers with great command, but this guy is almost filling up the zone too much. I'd like to see him nibble the corners and get these guys off his stuff in the middle of the plate.
Liner in there for a base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Outside of taking the ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And it's so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
The 1-0 home. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Carlson rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner will score from first. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So, boy, that ERA is going to take a bit of a tumble here as he gets cuffed around pretty good and winds up not being able to survive the first. Yu Darvish comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. In now, Bob Gibson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive, base hit down the line. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Up next for the Cardinals, the left fielder, Lou Brock.
Into the box, Lou Brock. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Now a long throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Man, the hit parade continues. It's not an easy thing to do in professional baseball. Doesn't seem like this inning's going to ever stop. Right now, they've already scored 7 runs.
At the plate now, Eric Davis will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Smoked on the ground left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
To the plate now, Yadier Molina as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And it's in time at first, and finally, at long last, this side is retired. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7. Here's Manny Machado now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Behind 0-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And a base hit, the first one of the game for the Padres. Around second, he's on his way to third, and he'll get in there safely.
Well, that's their first hit of the ball game, and they make it count. As he blisters this thing to the outfield and cruises into third for the triple. We'll see if his teammate can pick him up so they can get their first run, too.
Will Myers stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Will Myers goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Austin Nova is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Albert Pujols.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot on the accelerator and the entire offense is feeling pretty good, get greedy and keep getting knocks and putting pressure on the defense.
The third baseman.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting ready.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
That had to be in the scouting report right there.
Now
you don't see
batting.
too many breaking ball ambushes in the game. And he had to know that pitch was coming.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Pujols over at second. Arenado at first with no outs. Lined into left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as
The
well.
right fielder, number 3.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
So now to the plate, Dylan Carlson batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move, but he can't get there, and that'll plate both runners as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. Ryan Weathers enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Line hard deep into left. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases.
Now batting, the pitcher, Gibson.
At the plate, Bob Gibson, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Grisham is there. Let's see if they try it. And neither runner will be able to move up, and it's a wasted chance with one out in the inning now.
The left fielder.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lou Brock. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runner still at second and third with one away now. He's set and the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the second run will score as well.
I thought this was getting ugly when they scored double digits in runs, but they tack on a couple more here to make it an even dozen. You're going to win about 99% of the games when you score 12 runs. Simple as that.
In now, Eric Davis, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box now, Yadier Molina. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that is off the wall. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Stepping in now, Albert Pujols, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Hit back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. One run is in. Throw comes to second as he arrives at second without a play, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Emilio Pagan is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Here's Nolan Arenado, and on the first pitch he grounds foul. Singled last time up. A 1 pitch on its way. 8 runs already in this inning. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And stepping in, Paul DeYoung. He doubled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
The next 0-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Grisham is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. We'll go now to the top of the third. St. Louis is out in front, 15-0. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Eric Hosmer.
Now here it comes. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
Into the box, Emilio Pagan. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. Brock comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. First delivery to him. That's popped up. Hernandez is over to take a look at it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Swing and a liner. But he will get to this out in the alley, and it pays to have a center fielder with wheels as the inning is over. Padres down in order. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said that top to bottom, his guys have impressed him at the plate. He loves that they're into double-digit hits, but just as much, he's thrilled to see that they've only struck out 1 time. That's impossible to sustain, but it points to the team's incredible focus at the plate right now.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Dylan Carlson stands in as he looks at a called strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Number 17.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Now batting, the pitcher.
So now to the plate, Bob Gibson. Swing, and he pops him up. And this is going to be a foul ball. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his 2nd knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
At the plate now, Lou Brock. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4, you know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
At the plate, Eric Davis.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
And he's got a shot at history. Needs to send one over the wall to complete the cycle. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 4.
Now at the plate, Yadier Molina. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. From the stretch, he grounds it sharply to third. One there. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. And it's fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
And in steps Manny Machado as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On the ground for the shortstop, DeYoung. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're in a wee bit of a... Now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Albert Pujols. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Albert.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Swung on and chopped up the middle, and a good throw gets him. 1 gone. So now into the box is Nolan Arenado. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
No balls and a strike to count. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Lined is short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 11.
Stepping in next, Paul DeYoung. He flew out in his last AB. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's down into left center for a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
To the plate now, Dylan Carlson. Swing and a line drive. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The first baseman, number 17.
Wow, how quickly things can turn around in this game. He gets the first 2 outs of the inning, and he looks like he's on cruise control, thinking that...
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to... Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Leading off to the Padres.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding us on.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
The right fielder, number 5.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
And it's quickly 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. That'll bring up Austin Nola. 2 away in the inning. And Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Weekly hit to third. Throw on to Hernandez for the putout, and the inning is over. Here's Johnson. A 6'2" right-hander jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 36.
Now at the plate is Bob Gibson, singled in his last at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Now this is on the ground for Hosmer over there at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Back to the top of the order now. And in steps the all-time Cardinal great Lou Brock. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. One out, nobody on. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And this is lined hard to deep left. Pham is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 44.
Up next, Eric Davis, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pham gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. But that seems a rarity in this one as they lead it 17-0. The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Jorge Mateo will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away.
Jorge Mateo.
First pitch on the way.
And he'll swing and send a chopper to third.
Arenado has to hurry, and the sixth inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting.
Next, it'll
The
be
left fielder,
Tommy Pham.
Tommy
0 for 2 on his line thus
Pham.
far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. They're in a wee bit of a hole, down 17-0. Tim Hill
attention, please.
enters to do the
Now
pitching in the
pitching
bottom of
for
the
San
6th.
Diego, number 25, Tim Hill.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be the speedy
Leading up
catcher,
for the
Yadier
Cardinals.
Molina.
The catcher,
He's set. Here it
Yadier.
comes. Swinging a ball
Molina.
hard hit toward deep right. Myers is there, and he has it for the out.
Jumped
Now
all
back,
over that
second
first pitch
baseman.
of the inning, and he didn't
Albert.
miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a
Ooh.
direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now, Albert Pujols, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single
Now
up the
batting.
middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Arenado.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. And he puts it on the ground to second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. The relay. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2. So here is Paul
batter,
DeYoung.
number 11.
He's 2 for 4 in this
Shortstop.
one.
Paul
From the belt, kicks and
DeYoung.
deals. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Wow, this has been a memorable game, but for
The right
all the
fielder,
wrong
number
reasons.
3.
They've given up a staggering 18 runs here, and they can't go home yet. Can you say painful?
Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here. Those don't come along every day. As a look, now the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. This one's flared out toward left. Left fielder coming in. He can't get there as it falls in. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
The pitcher,
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the
Gibson.
way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's you said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at-bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But, man, he's been good so far.
Carlson is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Fernando Tatis
Ready
Jr.
to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fernando Tatis Jr. is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. And as you can see, they are way behind. Mark Melanson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Mark Melanson.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Lou Brock is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Hit on the ground out to short. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Now in that bat, you don't want to miss. And here is Eric Davis. And all eyes are on him as he needs a home run to complete the cycle. Here's the first pitch. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. The second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Yadier Molina hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And to score, the runner from second.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game. It extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Standing in now, Albert Pujols. And there's a base hit on the line. Long throw to third. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
Arenado.
Into the box, Nolan Arenado, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. Now a long throw to third, and no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Well, I'm not sure they can do anything different, but it comes a time where you have to call the dogs off. I mean, they've already scored 20 runs, and this thing ain't over yet. We might be here till midnight.
Into the box now, Paul DeYoung. Liner in there for a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Yeah, man, it's hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
He's looking to make this a very memorable ball game as he's already 5 for 5. Pomerantz sets. Here's the 0-1. Hard liner to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. The relay. The tag. And he is out at second.
The first baseman, number 17, Keith.
And that brings up the former MVP, Keith Hernandez. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here. Those don't come along every day. So next to hit is Bob Gibson. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned. Well, the side is retired as they make the play. Into hit will be Trent Grisham. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Hernandez has it. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Now to the plate, here is Lou Brock. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. And he's been terrific so far with 4 hits in 6 tries. 0-1, here's the pitch. Back up the middle. He's got it. And there's 1 away. Now at the plate here is Yadier Molina, who delivered an RBI single in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Back goes Grisham. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. A line, that's a base hit into left field.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it 0-0 and he let it fly.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
To the plate now, Nolan Arenado, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
Craig Stammen will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Luis Camposano is into the ballgame as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th. Eric Hosmer to the plate now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill on your chances as a professional. Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ballgame.
Now batting.
Swinging a ground ball to third. This is foul for the first strike. And he lays off for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And he will make the play. 2 away now. And now in the box, Tommy Pham. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Hit softly on the ground to first. Hernandez grabs it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals have taken their first step as they claim Game 1 here at home. This ball game is over. One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory.